Hi, Sofa Keen Drunk, back again with yet another attempt at a non-alcoholic beer review. Another one I've got, another import, and it is, I was very surprised to find this in the shop, and it is from San Miguel, and it's their San Miguel 0% on the Richter scale lager. As I said, very surprised to find this in my local Asda's, to be honest with you. Picked it up, little gripe with it. I was really pissed off. It was about £3.60 for 4 bottles of it. Now 90p for a bottle of beer, pretty poor, non-alcoholic beer. I'm thinking it's poor anyway. UK government are always trying to promote healthy drinking, sensible drinking, responsible drinking as they always like to say, and they basically rip the consumer off. I always find that anyway. I know they've got to import these things, but the government should be taking a little bit of hit on it as well. Pass it on to the consumer so people can go and have a go at it. As I said, a nice little bit of imagination on the bottle crown. That's another one for the collection. So San Miguel. San Miguel is one of that, actually, to touch on, this is actually brewed in Barcelona, so it's coming from Spain. San Miguel is one of those ones that all us people in the UK, we've all been to Spain, we've all had a go at it. It's made its way over to the UK. I think it's brewed and licensed. I might be wrong with that. It might be brewed and licensed, it might not be. But we've all had a go at San Miguel at some point if we've been on Spanish shores or the Spanish islands. Me personally, it's one of those lagers, like, there's 2 lagers on the planet for me that are very distinctive. One of them is my home city, that is Tennent's Lager. You can give me, put 50 lagers in front of me and ask me to pick out Tennent's Lager. I will pick out Tennent's Lager every day. It's got a lovely gravelly pit taste. And San Miguel is one of those types of lagers as well. It's got its own distinctive taste. There's nothing out there that tastes like Tennent's Lager or San Miguel. They've got that. I don't know what it is. The brewers, I've nailed it on the head. It's got a market. It's like a gravel, with Tennent's it was a gravelly pit on the taste buds, and San Miguel's got that lovely, well, not lovely, some people do like it, some people don't like it, but it's got a distinctive taste and flavour. So I'm kind of expecting this one here to be similar to the alcohol version. So anyway, I'll go in here for the nose and see what we've got on offer. Well, we've got that sort of like faint corn syrup smell. You get, it's not really, I've got this one a tad cold, to be honest with you. So I'm not really picking much on the nose. As I said, I've got it very cold, but then again, when you were in Spain, that's the way you wanted to drink your San Miguel, absolutely freezing. So anyway, here we go, Slangiva, Sofa Keen Drunk, going in drinking an authentic 0% on the Richter scale, San Miguel. Slangiva. Yeah, very much like the alcohol version. It's got that distinctive San Miguel taste to it, but the only criticism I've got with it is the taste disappears very quickly, unlike the alcohol version of the San Miguel. It'll linger a little bit on the taste buds. This seems to go a bit like snow off a dike, to be honest with you. Very refreshing, very soft, very light, very citrusy. It's got that distinctive taste, as I've said. A little bit of syrup, corn, a little grassy on the backdraft going down. Very refreshing actually, quite nice, got to admit. Picked up some of these in my local supermarket of recent, and it was only, well, what was it? Yeah, I did gripe on it at the beginning of this video. It was like $3.60 for 4 bottles, 90p. which to me a fair price for that would be about £2.50 for a 4-pack, in all honesty. And even at £2.50 I'd be saying, God, they could at least knocked it out for £2. But don't get me wrong, very, very nice. A lot better than sitting drinking a non-alcoholic. If you're driving or whatever, you fancy a beer but you can't, or you've got a heavy work day the next day, a couple of them, no problem. It's like drinking the real deal, to be honest with you. Nice and cold, that would work well. Having maybe one or two of them if you're having a pizza or something like that. I wouldn't class San Miguel as a foodie beer like I have with some likes foreign beers that I've reviewed, but in all honesty, it's not that bad. I'm actually quite impressed with it. Impressed with everything about it apart from the price, which I've got a gripe. I seem to have a gripe with the non-alcoholic beers. It's amazing that when you're you're drinking beer any other time, you see a bottle of beer and you just buy it and you don't even think twice about the price, and then maybe you're sitting and you're enjoying that beer later on and you just go, that beer cost £4, or that beer cost £8, or that beer cost a tenner or whatever. You think about it afterwards and you still don't really bother. But over the last over a year, I've gave up drinking for a while, for a bit of a project I'm trying to get fit for, and in all honesty, I look at beer now, prices over the year I've been off it, and non-alcoholic beers, and I start to have a gripe and have a beam up on it about them, whereas a year ago it didn't bother me. I was buying alcoholic beer and buying lots of it and spending a lot of money on beer, but this is actually quite nice. Look at that, I've quaffed that, it's went down a treat. So anyway, what am I going to give San Miguel? 0 on the Richter scale. I think they should call it San Miguel 0 on the Richter scale. Anybody out there in Barcelona? Anyone out there? You can use that 0 on the Richter scale if you want. Just send me a couple of bottles there, maybe a t-shirt and a hat. I'll advertise it for you on my channel. But anyway, what am I going to give it? I've rather enjoyed this, to be honest with you. I'm going to give that a So Fucking Drunk 4.9 out of 5. So if you see that, if you're down your local Asda's and they've got it, but it's away down the bottom shelves out the road, have a go at it. It's not that bad. So anyway, this is So Fucking Drunk. Still off the drink, 14 months now, so slangy va. Keep drinking a good beer, and I'll catch you in another non-alcoholic beer review. Ciao for now.